Sonia here, and I'm in my cantina today. I'm going to show you some easy, entertaining food for the spooky season. To start, we're making some severed limbs. They're going to be crispy, flavorful, and easy chicken wings in the oven. As a side, we're doing some real-life human brains for all of us zombies. It's going to be a very easy and simple macaroni and cheese that's flavorful and good for adults and kids. So let's get started. To start, I'm using fresh chicken wings. If you want to use frozen, that's okay. Just be sure that they're properly thawed. Wash them really well, and then we're going to pat them dry. I'm going to lay them out on a paper towel. And you want to make sure they're properly dry so they crisp up well in the oven. Just using a paper towel over the top to be sure it's picked up any moisture. Now ready to season. I'm using salt, blackened seasoning. I love blackened seasoning. It already has paprika, chili pepper, onion powder, and it's going to give it the spooky look. We're also using black pepper, garlic powder, and baking powder. Baking powder is so important. It's the key to getting that crispiness that we're looking for in the oven. So don't forget the baking powder. Pour all of the seasoning over the wings, and I'm just going to use my hands to give them a proper coat. Now I like to use a tray with a rack. This is helpful when you're cooking the wing because the fat will separate to the bottom and it'll help the wing crisp up really nicely. Be sure to line it with foil for easy cleanup at the end. When you lay your wing out, be sure to lay it skin side up. Placing the wings in the oven at 250 degrees for 20 minutes. This will help warm them through the middle. Look, they're already getting this beautiful color. And after 20 minutes, you want to go ahead and kick up the temperature to 425 degrees. My wings are smaller, so I'm going for 45 minutes, but if you have larger wings, you can do up to 55 minutes. For our macaroni and cheese, I'm going to use elbow pasta, 16 ounces. This is going to be great as human brains. Be sure to generously salt your water, but be sure to wait until the water is boiling before you salt it so you don't ruin your pot. I'm using cheddar cheese and Gruyere cheese. The combination of the two is going to be delicious. Now to get started on the macaroni and cheese, I'm going to start with a simple roux. It's just melted butter and flour. It's important to create a roux for your macaroni and cheese so that way your butter, milk, and cheese doesn't separate while you're cooking it. The flour is a binding agent. I just like to make sure it's blended really well into the butter. There's no clumps before I add in my milk. So let's go ahead and add in the milk. I'm using 2% today, but you can use whole milk or whichever you prefer. Mix it all up really well. Just make sure your heat's not too high. A low to medium is perfect. You want to give it time to slowly incorporate without burning anything. Now I'm adding in my seasoning. There's salt, garlic powder, and paprika. I love garlic powder and paprika in my macaroni and cheese. The kids don't notice it, but I think it becomes much more flavorful and adults enjoy it too. The paprika is already giving us that beautiful pink color we're looking for. Now I'm going to add in red food coloring. You can do as much food coloring as you would like. I'm going to do 4 drops because I like the color of the pink, but you can go as dark as you would like. Look at that. It's already just such a beautiful color. Now when I add in my cheese, I want to do it in 2 parts. I just like to make sure that the cheese is well incorporated and it gets that really nice, smooth, velvety texture. Now with the cheddar, because it's orange, you are going to see the little orange strings, but it will slowly melt and dissolve and all combine as one. Look at that, it's already happening. How pretty. Go ahead and add the Gruyere cheese. Oh my gosh, I love Gruyere cheese. I feel like this really just makes the whole dish. It quickly picks up that beautiful pink color for human brains. This is going to be delicious. Always make sure the ends are also well incorporated. You don't want anything to separate. Look at that. Now I'm adding in my pasta. Just slowly incorporate the cheese over the macaroni, and it's already starting to look like human brains. This is amazing. It smells so good too. I can't wait to try this. Now take some food coloring and just add a few drops over the top. This gives it that bloody brains look. That's my easy, spooky, entertaining meal. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you do, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to my YouTube page. See you soon.